I'm going to tell you a story about a thief that decided to sell his coin collection. And this video was inspired by my dad. Yesterday, he came in from back in the back. He sat down and he said, "When is their consciousness going to catch up with them?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" And this was the story that he told me. But first, here's my website, CoinHelpu. If you need help with coins, come over here, post a front and back image of your coin and a detailed question. Also, here's one of my videos. Anytime you have a question or you're wondering if I did a video on something, click this link right here, CoinHelpu, and it will take you over to the video tabs and playlist and even a search function. You can search, you can actually ask your question here, and a video should come up. I've done over 1,000 videos. And of course, PortsmouthCoinShop.com, where I sell coins. You can come over here and check out what we have to offer at PortsmouthCoinShop.com. So let's get back to the story. It does have a moral, and this is kind of a philosophical thing here too, but it's about coins. So there was this taxi cab company owner or manager, I don't know which, wasn't really specific here. This story came from my dad. He's not here to ask him. He was telling me the other day, and we were sitting here. He said there was this man, and he was 92 years old, and he called him up, and he said he wanted to sell his coin collection. Dad went over to his house, and he sat there, and he was going through the coins, and the guy started crying. And he said, "I want to sell these coins, and then I want to take the money, and I want to give it to the church." And Dad's like, that's fine. He said, when the guys came in from the cabs, came in from, giving rides, he said, I shorted them on purpose. And this is how I got all these coins. And, this was way back when there was silver, in circulation. And he said, I can't give all that money back to each one of them. Some of them are gone or I don't know where they're at. So I figure I ask for forgiveness, ask God to forgive me, and then if I give all the money to the church, that maybe that would make things right. And he was really torn up. So we have this 92-year-old man, because he had greed in his heart, had to wait all this time to finally try to make it right. And I'm thinking in my mind, what about all these people that are publicly ripping off other people? When is their conscience going to catch up to them? It's crazy, because I wouldn't even be doing what I'm doing if it wasn't for crooks and frauds. I literally would have never started a coin website if I myself was not ripped off with some unsearched rolls and some clean coins and non-reputable grading companies that I purchased off eBay, off Yahoo auctions, off bids.com, off overstock.com. Because when I first got on eBay in my late 20s and online, I started seeing all this stuff for sale, and I thought, I can buy this and flip it. Just like Dad does, like we've done before with the collections, and make more money. And realized really quick that these people were selling things that wasn't exactly described as they should be. They were dishonest. And as the years went on, and as me and Dad bought and sold, the more I learned the business a little bit more. And then the next thing you know, I'm like, I've got to start a website to help people. So that's the thing. That's why I do these videos, because of this fraud and dishonest sellers. I mean, that's why I do what I do. That's why I exist here. That's why my channel's here. If you look at my channel, there's a lot of that on here. That's the way my channel is. It is about the negative aspects, because once you learn the negative, you learn to identify things that you should avoid. You're a happy collector. You're a better collector, and the hobby's stronger, because education strengthens the hobby. Then you don't have all these outlier people that don't seem to have a conscience, or they've got it justified. Is what they do is they justify what they do. And when they do that self-righteous justification of what you should know better, or I'm just making it fun, this is exciting, so I did you a favor, that kind of thinking, this gaslighting stuff, or whatever you want to call it, doesn't really matter. Trying to change your paradigm of what they're doing, basically, whenever you know good and well that It's not what it said, not what it is. It's not what it's cracked up to be. You're overpaying for it. They're grading their own coins just so that they can put a high grade on them and sell them for more money. Common pocket change, cutting out proof sets and mint sets and putting 70 on them. I mean, we see it, and I see it too. But when is their conscience going to catch up to them like that 92-year-old man? I mean, I can imagine being 92 years old and knowing that I ripped off multiple people that trusted me. I couldn't even go to bed at night. That night, I couldn't go to bed and sleep knowing I did that to somebody. You know, I owe somebody money now because I'll tell you the story. Someone comes in here and trusts us really. I mean, they talk about us a lot. And every time we're here, you guys, I come to you because you're honest. I come to you because you're the, well, I went up front and I was on the phone after, and then I had to go up front to help Dad. Went through, looked at the coins. I didn't bother flipping any of the Morgan dollars over. One of them was a 99. Every time I flip over a 99, it's got an O mint mark, and it's pretty common. And it was a circulated coin. It was low grade, extra fine. So I brought them back in the back. And when I was going through them, I happened to flip it over and look at it because I thought, oh, these are nice original coins. And there's no mint mark on it. It was a 99, no mint mark, which is Philadelphia Mint, Morgan dollar. Well, it's worth, you know, $100 over top of what I paid for it, you know. So I figured I owe the guy another $80. So I told him when he comes back in, you know, we'll make it right and add it onto it. Sometimes you make mistakes. It's not the mistake that you make. It's what you do after you make that mistake. Because we're all going to make them. But it's how you handle yourself. But outright crook, I mean, I just can't imagine. But I wanted to share that story with you. You know, if somebody needs to hear this, you know, you're out there, you're doing some things you shouldn't be doing or whatever, I don't know. But trust me on this. If you got a conscience, you don't have some mental disorder or whatever, your conscience will catch up with you one day. And you'll be laying in bed at night and you'll be aged and all your friends and everybody around you is dying. And you're going to be like, what did I do to these people? Think ahead, folks. Think ahead of what ramifications and what you're doing to families, what you're doing to people in this business if you're not being reputable. Because it will catch up with you, even if it's just your own demons and your own prison when you get older. And that's going to be a sad state to live in. So, thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.